Yo, let me get up here. Gotta be fresh.
You got it.
LA?
LA?
I get insulted when girls think that they lead me on. I'm perfectly capable of being attracted to you on my own, see. You ain't like these other girls that be leading with their makeup and they push-up bras, skirts covering their toe, but leaving their legs exposed, bragging about their expeditions to the icy sheets of the South Pole. I wouldn't want to voyage into any dark holes only to emerge with a fire above my brimstone, see. These girls, they lead dudes on like strippers, making them feel special with their lips and happy with their hips, blowing sweet words out of a deep throat, hoping that both can get their tips up. But you never let me on, love. You just kept my skips up, my beat skips up, my heartbeat skips up whenever I'm with you. You leave me speechless like a lost picture because 1,000 words were written before I even met you, woman. You are perfection. The answer to my questions, you make my mind so clear that I would die a high death just to achieve a high resurrection. I can't do it. So that's just how hard I am on you. But don't you dare think that you let me on. Because no natural act can spawn the warmth I feel flowing from my heart into my arms and down to my heels just to come back up and tell my mind that it's real. I let myself into this field, and I became lost. But somehow, I found a piece of myself in you. Something familiar and something new. You're on my eve, torn from underneath my sleeve to protect my heart from thieves. You revealed the truth that felt so tailored to me. Maybe you did lead me on. But it's only because we're two pieces of the same soul. You're part of a greater whole that belongs to my whole. So here. Take my hand. Let me lead you home. Thank you. Woo! Woo!
This is my second time up here.
Woo!
So this is a song that I wrote, you know, senior year of college, worry about the future, hope I'm going to be something with my life, you know, don't want to be a nobody, graduating from college.
I feel you.
Sheesh. Alright. I mean, you'll get distracted, everyone. What's in store for me? There is no possibility. I am here with no direction. All I see is dead ends. All alone with no friends. But I still say there is a way, so shine bright like a shooting star. Just find who you are. 'Cause this is your place to show your face and create your fate. 'Cause this is your place to show your face and create your fate. And I know you will make it, even when you're down and you don't come around, even when you want to cry and just stay asking why, even when you're down and you don't come around, and when you want to cry and stay asking why. Why? Just shine bright like a shooting star. Just find who you are. 'Cause this is your place to show your face and create your fate. Woo!
Yeah?
L and also A.
Oh.
I see what you did there. Pick it up and split it down.
So, my name's Scott.
Hey, Scott.
What's up, Scott?
I'm gonna do you guys. I'm gonna read a poem.
We want that.
You're gonna do us a poem?
I need a chair.
You want a chair?
Yeah.
Here.
Thank you, sir.
Just don't roll off the stage.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Be careful,
Rolled
that's-
my ankle last time.
Property of the school smart room. Do not remove.
Don't remove it.
I remember the story of my grandpa teaching my dad how to drive. See, back then, automatic transmission hadn't been invented yet, so every car was a stick shift. With his dad in the passenger seat, 16-year-old my dad would try to let up on the clutch and gently press on the gas, and the car would buck up and down uncontrollably till he would have to turn the engine off. So he would turn it back on, let up on the clutch even slower, and the car would buck up and down like a fucking Bronco. So my dad would have to turn the car off and then on again, and once again he'd try gently pressing down on the gas, but the car still bucked up and down like a fucking Bronco. Grandpa slammed the car door and stormed out yelling, "Holy fuck, Olga, he'll never learn to drive." Fast forward about 35 years from my dad learning to drive at 16 to me learning to drive at 16. I remember my dad sitting in the passenger seat saying, "Okay, now when you put it in drive, you ease up on the— Stop the car, Scott! Turn it off. Try again." So I would turn the car off, turn it back on, let up on the clutch as gently as I could, and the car would buck up and down like a fucking Bronco. My dad slammed the car door shut and stormed out screaming, "Holy fuck, Cindy, he'll never learn to drive." Later, I tried driving my mom's 1998 minivan to much more success, mainly because it was an automatic. It was the same soccer mom style minivan that I had been driven to school in every day since I was 7. I learned how to drive in that car, and it's the car that I still drive 14 years later. It's the car that's parked outside in Lot A right now. I've conquered most of the American Northeast in that car. I've almost died too many times to count in that car. I've gained my independence with the help of that car. But now it's starting to break down. The left side door and the trunk don't open anymore, and the check engine light doesn't work, and the cassette player warbles the smoky muted trumpet wails on my Miles Davis cassette. Now, I don't want to admit it, but this car that's been in my life for as long as I can remember, that has taken me everywhere I've ever been to on my own, won't last forever. But how can you judge a car by the number of miles it has left before it breaks down? How can you sum up its entire existence by only describing its flaws? My minivan's got 2 doors that can't open, and the check engine light is broken, and the cassette player ate my Miles Davis tape, but it's where this car has taken me, what this car has taught me, and the experiences this car has allowed me to have. And the light behind my grandfather's dashboard may be getting dimmer every time I see him, and he may have had a lot of surgeries to do repair work on his frame, and it may take an extra second for his motor to kick on to respond to my questions, but that motor is still running, and he's never stopped moving, and he's never stopped pushing, and he's never stopped pushing me. And there's no doubt in my mind that I wouldn't have traveled nearly as far as I have in my lifetime without him.
It is fight. This is Pokemon fight music.
Bring me back to my childhood. Alright, what's up, y'all? I'm Karen. I love LA. Can I get in LA? Alright, so I have 3 pieces tonight, but I don't know what order I want to do them in. So y'all can choose. One is about respect. One's about alcohol. And one's about lesbians. Your choice. Lesbians and alcohol. Lesbians first. I can do that.
Lesbians and alcohol is exactly the way that we like to get.
Carrie, lesbians respect alcohol.
Everyone lesbians drink alcohol? It's alright, I'll be here all night. We'll start with lesbians. Alright, this is actually a poem by Andrea Gibson, who, I don't know if you know her, but she is the shit. I recommend you look it up.
Andrea Gibson is the shit. She's fucking HBIC. Fucking what? Oh, I love it.
That's her hype girl.
God damn.
Check her out. This is called Walmart. It was the type of quiet that twitched like fire. The napalm sounds was the tick, tick, tick before the bomb without bomb the tick. Yeah, they looked me over. The parental lenses 5 feet thick protection from the glare of the mutated form that was once their little daughter. They wore their smiles like condoms, and I curled myself in the least viral form I could think of, held back a cough, and asked for a glass of water. Silence here, but in their eyes. This ain't no Jerusalem girl. Ain't no Messiah gonna go feed no leather. Silence. You're 25 years old. Where the fuck's your diamond ring? Silence. Ain't no wonder they all look at you. Wash your hair, take that metal shit out your face. You dress like you live in the streets, for fuck's sakes. And why the hell are you sitting like you got a cock between your legs? Silence. Ain't no wonder you don't have a ring. I'm aware, not just saying any boy's gonna do. Don't be bringing home no stick, no nigga, no hippie, no Jew, no blonde hair faggot from his flaming little wrist. I'll tie him to the fence myself. Silence. Oh, now look at you. You and your fucking heart. I would have torn it apart myself years ago had I known you use it to put this family through hell. You got something to say to us? You just fucking baggage. Do you have any idea what it's like for us to walk through Walmart with the whole town knowing our daughter's a faggot? You mean dyke? What? You mean dyke, and we've got the 12-inch car caught and ready to prove it. Do you think I got 5 minutes to waste in the race of your right-wing pedophile preacher finish line? I don't think so. Your ignorance bores me, and I wouldn't suck a dick. A real one, any more than I'd take a ring from some prick who thinks my clit's a foot inside my body. Give me a break. I'm gonna wait until the end of the sea. Waterfalls, a woman spilling over me, and her sexy self dancing lines in my outstretched thighs until our two bodies as one beat down all you've done, or ever will do with your righteous Republican sanctity. I don't believe in your goodness with your should that's and should this. I'm so tired of wasting my ink and my breath on this shit. I just want to shut my mouth now and roll my words smooth and easy over a perfect picture of beautiful. Because there is so much beautiful, but I can't touch you when your ignorance keeps dismembering every piece of patience I have left. And I can't help but wake every morning picturing the front page clipping of a boy from Wyoming who had his face stained red by the hands of two products who tied him and beat him and left him for dead. And when they found his body, through all the blood, the only clear skin on his face you could see were those lines on his cheeks that his tears had washed clean. And that might be a crime you would never do. But those killers had teachers and preachers and neighbors like you, so don't fuck with me. I was your sweet little girl when you were sweet to me, so don't expect me to listen to your version of right. I got ears of my own and spent years on my own. So you say one more thing I don't like? If you say one more thing I don't like, I'm driving to Walmart myself, hanging up a 50-foot billboard that said Mark and Julie's daughter Andrea is a fucking dyke. Thank you.
Woo!